Kool TV proudly presents Lewis County Lions basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside and count down to tip-off for exciting Lewis County Lions basketball action on Kool TV.
And welcome in, everybody, to game number 1 for the Lewis County Lions. And they're set to take on the Boyd County Lions, both 16th region teams, in game number 1 for both teams this season. This is the 28th time these two teams have played since the year 1998. That's as far back as the stats go on KHSAA. Boyd County leads the series with 18 wins to Lewis's 9. And Boyd County's on a 5-game win streak. The last time these two teams played was actually the last game that the Lewis County played of last season. It was on March 6, 2023 in the round number 2 of the 16th region tournament at Morehead State University's Ellis T. Johnson Arena. Boyd County won in overtime by a score of 61-58, and then they went on to lose in the championship game of that tournament to Ashland. Current players, notable stats in that game: Drew Noble for Lewis County, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Xavier Prater, 10 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for him. For Boyd County, a big night for Alex Martin, 19 points, 4 rebounds. He was the leading scorer of that basketball game. Cole Hicks had 13 points, 4 rebounds. Jacob Spurlock, 10 points, 2 rebounds. That being said, it's a new season, new look for both teams. Well, sort of. Boyd County returns all 5 starters from last year, and Lewis County lost their point guard, Trey Jerky, who averaged 16 points, 4 rebounds a game last season, team's leading scorer. But in talking with Coach Scott Tackett, he's got confidence in his team. They're an experienced team. They're a big team. And this looks to be a pretty good matchup between two teams who brought it down to the wire last season in the postseason. Hey, we're going to step out, take our first break of the pregame show, come back, have a little more preview of tonight's matchup. We're also going to hear from both head coaches, and we'll go over some starting lineups and a whole lot of basketball coming your way from the 16th region. It's Boyd County at Lewis County here at Lewis County Middle School Gymnasium. And we're back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back in Lewis County in Vanceburg, Kentucky. I'm glad to have you along. I'm Chauncey Griffith, and this is game number 1 for Lewis County and Boyd County here in this 2023-24 season. Last season, Lewis County 12-19 on the season. They were the 63rd district runners-up, defeating Greenup County in the opening round. They fell to Russell in the championship game by a score of 66-50. I mentioned they made it to the second round of the 16th region tournament and defeated Bath County 56-44 and round one then fell to Boyd County in the semifinals. Last season they averaged 52.9 points per game, allowed 56.25 points per game. So they allowed about 4 points more than they scored last season. Shot 42% from the field, 25% from three, 61% from the line, and they averaged a total of 31 rebounds per game as a team. Boyd County, last season, 27-6. They were the 64th district champions, defeating Ashland in the championship game. Then they fell to Ashland in the championship game of the 16th region tournament. So they were the runners-up there. They putting up big points last season. They scored 81.5 points a game, gave up 65.7 per contest. They shot 47% from the field, 35% from three, 70% from the line, and averaged a total of 33.5 rebounds per game as a ball club. Head coach is Scott Tackett for Lewis County. This is fourth season, 32-49 overall, looking for his first win over Boyd County. Boyd County's Randy Anderson in his 14th season at Boyd County. He's got a career record here at Boyd County with 268 wins, 146 losses. He's also got prior stops at Lawrence County and Tulsa, West Virginia, as well as his very first year at Crum, West Virginia. Big stat, though, for Coach Anderson, class act, Boyd County's head coach, looking for his 500th win as a head coach here tonight. So big-time matchup, a measuring stick for both teams wanting to come out with the win, and this looks to be a pretty good one. Speaking of those head coaches, though, we're going to step out, take another break here in the pregame. Then we'll come back and hear from both of those guys, starting with Boyd County's head coach, Coach Randy Anderson. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Season game one jitters, whatever you call it, the jitters. Talk about that.
Well, hopefully we don't do that. We had two really good scrimmages. Felt like first 6 minutes at Johnson Central was as good as this bunch collectively has played. Then the other night at Martin County, just seen something different. And sometimes it's good to be humbled. Sometimes it's good to kind of have to take a step back and say, hang on a second. And I felt like, in both of those scenarios, it kind of helped us get our feet wet. We've had the football guys back now a couple weeks and still have just a little bit of sea legs. But overall, just really looking forward to this season. And, Coach Tackett team is no different than the ones before him. If you come to Lewis County, it's a really tough place to play. They're going to play hard. They have an awful lot of pride. Someone said we remind them of how close it was in the regional tournament, and that was a different time and a different space and the whole 9 yards. This is new, and so just a really good test for us. And to answer your question, I went about it a long way, but just hopefully we don't have the jitters. Pretty veteran bunch here.
Yes.
And a lot of savvy to them. And like I said, kind of got humbled a little bit on Saturday, made us really think and go back to work yesterday, and felt really good about it.
Good deal, Coach. And you kind of led me into my next question. All 5 starters from last year back this year. What can we expect anything different offensively?
These kids they've really worked. They had a great summer. They've had a great great weight room off season, more physical. Hopefully, I mean, we're still we want to really guard it hard in the half court. We want to get out and run, and we want to stay spaced and share the ball. And we're not afraid to take a three, and hopefully we'll continue to rebound it like we have.
That's right.
Alex Martin finished the season last year really good and a good pick me up, and he's been good in the two scrimmages. Drew Smith, completely different player.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like he's had a really good off season. We're going to miss Garrett tonight. Garrett's got walking pneumonia. If he's listening, Garrett, we love you. But right on down the line, I think depth-wise we're in pretty good shape, and I expect our bunch to play with a lot of confidence tonight.
I'm with you, Coach. I got one more question. I'll let you get ready to rock and roll with your team. What are the keys to a win?
They're going to be big inside. They just are. I mean, we've got to have tremendous ball pressure. We just do. That's kind of key to getting us going. With that, we've got to win the boards.
Sure.
And then the third thing is we've just got to really run and be active on the offensive end.
I'm with you, Coach. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We'll be back right after this with Lewis County head coach Scott Tackett. Don't go away. Back after this on the Kool Hits Sports Network.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill.
And we're back in Vanceburg, now joined by Boyd County Lions head coach Randy Anderson. Coach, thanks for giving.
Field. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Back in Vanceburg, we're now joined by Lewis County head coach Scott Tackett. Coach, thanks for giving us a little time here in the pregame.
Hey, I appreciate you guys coming out and giving our kids some exposure. Glad to have you.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here, really. Talk about, it's first game of the season. Talk about those first game jitters.
Well, we've got some guys with some experience back. Both our bigs, started and played a lot last year. Our guards are inexperienced, and every year, even before I became head coach, Joe Hampton always opened with Ashland.
Yep.
And the last couple of years I've opened with Boyd. We always like to test ourselves early.
Sure.
Because we like to see where we're at.
Sure.
And nothing exposes you like playing a good basketball team. And if you'll see the results of our first game last year and our last game last year, there's a pretty big turnaround.
Absolutely.
So it benefits us, and we're glad to have them.
Coach, speaking of Boyd County, the last game you played was the last game of last season for Lewis County, a real tight ball game down in Moorhead with Boyd.
Yeah, we had some really gritty kids, and they followed the game plan really well and locked down defensively and made things tough on some guys. I think we blocked 14 shots or something like that. And,
sure.
We've got that ability this year. But Boyd County presents a whole different set of problems now. But, they run the floor so well. And they shoot it so well that, we're going to have to communicate really well tonight to have a chance.
What can I just got a couple more questions for you. What can we expect? Anything different offensively this year?
No, well, I do think we're going to have a better shooting basketball team 1 through 5. We got some young kids that are good shooters. Kyron Ferguson's a junior that didn't play last year. He played as a freshman and started 14 games. So he's shown the ability early on that he can knock down open shots. Julian Puente's a really good shooter.
Yep.
So I think we're going to be able to knock down shots. But make no mistake about it, we're going to play through the post when possible. I expect Drew to get double teamed a lot of times. So he's going to have to recognize that, be able to kick it out to open shooters. And when that happens, we got to knock down shots.
Absolutely. Coach, you pretty well already answered this question, but what are the keys to a win tonight?
Listen, the first two things on my whiteboard are value the basketball. We can't turn it over. We had 28 turnovers in that regional game last year. And then we have to run, not jog. We have to sprint in transition and find shooters.
Makes sense to me, Coach. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
We'll be back right after this on the Kool Hits Sports Network.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
And we're back in Vanceburg. Glad to have you along. Almost time for tip-off, but first we're going to talk about starting lineups. I mentioned the stat line. I mentioned the head coaching stats. I mentioned everything from last year, on and on and on, but it all boils down to, in about 25 seconds, we're going to have starting lineups, and we're going to have a tip-off. And two brand-new teams, two teams who have not seen action since last year, both of them with a little bit of experience scrimmaging. But this is game number one. We're going to get our first look at both of these ball clubs, and both of them really similar. I mentioned Lewis County had three players graduate. Trey Jerky, team's leading scorer. Caden Box also contributed quite heavily, 7 points, 5 rebounds a game. Then Andrew Collins, 8 points, 4 rebounds a game. Boyd County only one player graduating last season, Trey Holbrook, played in 31 games, averaged 2 points, 3 rebounds, but all 5 starters returning for Boyd County. So we know what we're getting from Boyd County. I will say this, size-wise, the battle goes to Lewis County, no question about it. We'll talk more about that here in just a moment. A new rule added this season, no more 1-and-1 shots, no more 1-and-1 free throws, no more bonus from this point forward in high school and middle school basketball in the state of Kentucky, according to KHSAA. Run a moment of silence, just one moment.
Thank you.
A brief pause there for a moment of silence for a student from Lewis County. Always glad to honor those type of things. Thoughts and prayers go to his family and the people here in Lewis County, no question about that. Nonetheless, Lewis County starting the lineup, they have 2 seniors, but it's a new look starting lineup. We'll start, though, with the visiting team, since that's what you see on your screen. Starting a lineup something like this: number 1, Cole Hicks, a 6'1" junior. Number 2, number 2, Jacob Spurlock's a 6'3" sophomore. Also, number 3, Jason Ellis, a 6'4" senior. Number 4, Griffin Taylor, a 5'11" junior. And number 23, a 6'3" junior, Rhett Holbrook. Now for your Lewis County Lions, starting lineup looks something like this. Leading off, we'll go in order they do. Number 0, Kyron Ferguson, a 6'2" junior forward. Did not play last season, but he's big and physical. It's talking with Coach Tackett, he's glad to have him back. Julian Puente, a 6' sophomore guard. Number 44, Drew Noble, a 6'5" junior forward. Number 33, Colton Tackett, he's a 5'10" senior guard. And number 34, Xavier Prater, a 6'4" senior forward. So Boyd County starting lineup, 1 senior, 3 juniors, 1 sophomore. Lewis County, 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and 1 sophomore. And as you see on your screen, it's almost time for tip-off here in game number 1 for both teams. Looks to be a pretty good matchup between 2 pretty good teams, 2 physical teams, a little bit different style of play. Boyd County trying to get the ball up and down the court quick, series of passing. Coach Dan D'Antoni from Marshall calls it athletic ball. The ball's always moving. The tip's in the air, and Boyd County comes away with it. Ellis knocks it over to Holbrook. He gives it to Griffin Taylor in the backcourt. Taylor brings it across top of the key, trying to dribble crossover, looking for an open teammate, finds Spurlock. He one dribble, pop, stop and pop at the free throw line, no good. Rebound goes to Lewis County. Julian Puente brings it across, spin move, guarded by Cole Hicks. Man defense here from Boyd County. He's going to dish it over to Xavier Prater. Prater tries to get it down low to Noble, does just that. One dribble and a spin. A floater, no good. Rebound, Boyd County. Spurlock comes away with it, brings it across, gives it to Griffin Taylor. And a layup right side baseline is good for Griffin Taylor. And Boyd County's on the board, first, 2-0. Lewis County looking to answer. Puente right side, dishes it back outside, but a whistle and a foul. That one goes against the offense. That's going to be foul number 1 on Puente. Foul number 1 on Lewis County as well. So Boyd County with the basketball. An offensive foul makes a turnover, and we're heading the other direction. Griffin Taylor brings it across, right side, brings it back out front, looking left to Holbrook. Holbrook sends it across the court to Cole Hicks. Hicks drives in, kicks it back out to Ellis. Ellis drives into the paint, and his shot's blocked down low by Drew Noble, but it's back into the hands of Boyd County. Foul line, Griffin Taylor no good. Rebound fought for, knocked back out front to Taylor. He drives into the paint, and a pass just off the mark in some traffic goes out of bounds. He was trying to get it out there to Hicks. Good defense, though, from Colton Tackett. It goes out of bounds, and that's a turnover on Boyd County. Coming back the other way, it's Lewis County basketball. Julian Puente, left side, spin move, kicking it down to Kyron Ferguson on the elbow. Ferguson brings it back out, sends it back to Noble, and Noble's going to be fouled. The foul, I believe, is on number 2. That's Jacob Spurlock. His first foul of the ball game. One team foul now for Boyd County. Inbound goes to Noble. Noble trying to get it back down low to Prater, but a foul on the pass. That one goes against Jacob Spurlock as well. So 2 quick fouls for Jacob Spurlock, and Lewis County keeps the basketball. Alex Martin checks in. Spurlock takes a break, heads back over to the Boyd County bench. Inbound up top goes to Noble. Noble looks right side to Puente. He's going to throw up a long 3, way off the mark. Rebound, Alex Martin. Martin brings it across, kicks it to Cole Hicks. Hicks trying to get it down low, but it's stolen away by Puente. He brings it back across, has it knocked away. Taken, though, back by Lewis County. Tack it back out front to Puente. Puente gives it top of the key to Ferguson. Ferguson looking left to Puente. A lot of movement here from the Lewis County offense. Puente driving baseline, kicking back out left corner. 3, no good for Prater, and we're back the other way. 2-0 seal your score. Boyd County leads right now. They have the basketball, and a jump shot down low for Griffin Taylor. That gives him 4 points in this contest, and Boyd County with a 4-point lead at 4-0. Lewis County basketball. Puente left side, guarded by man-to-man by Hicks. A screen from Noble gives him the opportunity to drive into the paint. His layup no good. Rebound knocked around, taken by Boyd County. Cole Hicks left side now, sending it down low to Ellis. Ellis driving into the paint, giving it over to Martin, but it's knocked away and taken by Puente for Lewis County. Julian Puente is going to bring it across himself. Got a man waiting on him there top of the key. That's Alex Martin. Martin, the sixth man for Boyd County, 6'4" senior. They're going to send it right side to Tackett. Tackett driving, layup, no good. Rebound, Lewis County. The putback stolen away. That was Ferguson under the basket there, and we've got a whistle and a jump ball. In for Lewis County, number 23, Braden McGlone. He takes the place of Julian Puente. Inbound pass. They were trying to get it over there to McGlone. He didn't even know it was coming, and it goes out of bounds, and that's a turnover. Miscommunication there causes a turnover. Boyd County basketball. Down to 4:52 to go here in the first. Boyd County with a 4-0 lead. Griffin Taylor, top of the key to Ellis. Ellis looks left to Hicks. Hicks trying to get something to happen here. Lewis County in their man defense as well. Trey Holbrook left side drives. His stop and pop, no good. Rebound goes to Ferguson for Lewis County. I mentioned there Ferguson did not play his sophomore season. He's a junior this year. And we've got a timeout on the court taken by Coach Scott Tackett for Lewis County. We'll keep it right here, though. It's a 30-second timeout. That gives me the opportunity to tell you this timeout brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. So Boyd County with a 4-0 lead. We're back and forth in this ball game. Boyd County with 2 fouls as a team, both of them from last year's leading scorer, sophomore Jacob Spurlock. So he was on the bench going into the timeout, remains on the bench coming out of the timeout for Boyd County on the floor right now. Hicks, Taylor, Martin, Holbrook, and Ellis for Lewis County. Puente's back on, as well as Braden McGlone. It looks like Ferguson, Noble, and Prater. So that's your 5 for Lewis County. It's going to be Lewis County ball coming out of the timeout. They get it into Puente on the move. He's going to have a stop and pop left side, no good. Rebound and the putback is good by Xavier Prater. So Lewis County now on the board, 4-2. Back the other way in a hurry. 3 left side by Hicks, no good. Rebound Noble. Actually, Noble over the top of Puente. He gives it to Puente, who walks it back through the back court. Top of the key, guarded by Hicks. A screen comes from Prater. Trying to drive, nothing there. Left side, back out front. He sends it back out to Prater. Prater back to Puente, out front. Guarded by Cole Hicks. Man defense still from Boyd County. Puente dribbles left, now back right. Drives into the lane, still guarded by Hicks. Layup, no good. Rebound Trey Holbrook for Boyd County. Long pass down the court, almost goes out of bounds, but Griffin Taylor drives baseline. Right side gets it to Ellis, up and no good. Rebound, Lewis County. That was Drew Noble with that rebound. He's going to send it to Puente. Brings it across, left side, gives it down the left block to Prater. Prater sends it in to Ferguson. Ferguson puts it up, no good. Rebound knocked around, still being fought for. Cole Hicks comes away with it. Hicks sends it back across half court to Taylor. Taylor looks left to Ellis for 3. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound Alex Martin back out front. Another 3, this one by Griffin Taylor, no good. Rebound goes to Rhett Holbrook. Trey's his brother. My true, sincere apologies for that. Rhett Holbrook sends it back out front to Griffin Taylor. Taylor looks right to Holbrook, back out front to Martin. Martin gives it to Taylor. Taylor stop and pop, left elbow, and that one's good. 6 points for Griffin Taylor, and Boyd County now with a 6-2 lead here in the first. Down to 2:45 to go, still rolling. Lewis County basketball. Julian Puente looking right, giving it over to Braden McGlone, and a whistle. A foul on Griffin Taylor. Reach-in foul, his first foul. Boyd County now with 3 fouls as a team. I was explaining the new foul rule. So for every quarter, fouls reset for each team. Once a team reaches 5 fouls in a quarter, then the team who's fouled automatically shoots 2 free throws. So no more 1-and-1, no more bonus as Boyd County comes down with that rebound. But each quarter, a team gets 5 fouls and the other team shoots 2 free throws. Long story short. Back the other way we go. Puente with the basketball. A nice pass down low, a spin, and a jumper from Xavier Prater. He's got 4 points now, gets his team back within 2. On the other end of 3, no good. Rebound, Xavier Prater comes down with it and gives it to Puente, and we're back the other way. 6-4 is your score, down under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Boyd County with a 2-point lead. Puente, top of the key, guarded by Cole Hicks, looks right, gives it over to Ferguson. Ferguson back out front to Braden McGlone. McGlone looks left to Puente. Puente dribbles once, gives it back to McGlone. McGlone looking down low to moving Xavier Prater. He drives baseline, gets it back out front to Noble. Noble, a big man, 6'4", has his pass almost stolen away, but Puente gets it back in the backcourt. Cole Hicks in there. Puente comes down with it. Jumper left side good for Julian Puente, and we're all tied up at 6 with 1:08 to go here in the first. Boyd County looking for an answer here. Out front with the basketball, Griffin Taylor. Taylor looking right, giving it over to Holbrook. Holbrook back out front to Ellis. Ellis drives into the paint left side, layup, no good. Put back by Trey Holbrook. He's going to be fouled. Wait and see who that foul was on. That would be on Kyron Ferguson, his first foul. 2 team fouls now for Lewis County, and that's going to send Holbrook to the line to shoot 2. His first free throw attempt of the season is up and good. Drew Smith checks in for Boyd County. Off comes Cole Hicks. In for Lewis County is, if I can get a number, I'll tell you who it is. As the second shot up and through for Trey Holbrook. Number 10 for Lewis County, and they do not have a number 10 on their roster. Nonetheless, that shot is blocked by Ellis for Boyd County. He gets it back across, takes it back top of the key, up and off the back iron, and it's through. The shot's good, and we've got a foul, I believe, down low under the basket. So Ellis with 3, and as you see there on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, never mind.
For the Lions, number 44, Drew Noble.
The foul was on number... Oh, that was a Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot. For those of you keeping track at home, it's 11-6. In for Lewis County is Braden Jerky. And here we go. Taylor on the baseline. Gets it into Alex Martin. Looking to spin. Has it knocked away, and it's taken by Braden Jerky. Jerky gets it to Puente in the backcourt. He brings it across. Layup and a beautiful move in the lane. 2 points for Julian Puente. It's 11-8. You see there, he the shake and bake and the layup, he makes it look easy. On the other end, kicking it out to Holbrook. The 3's up, and it's off the iron and no good. And the buzzer you hear in the background means that we're 1/4 of the way done with this ball game already. It seems like we just started. Nonetheless, after 1 quarter of play, your score, Boyd County 11, Lewis County 8. Back after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
And we're back for quarter number 2. Got some clarification there. The foul was on Braden McGlone, but remember, fouls reset each quarter, so we're back to 0 team fouls. That was Braden McGlone's first foul of the ball game. Also, number 10 is Aiden Cooper. He's got him listed as number 4 on the roster. We got clarification there, and now we're underway for quarter number 2. Boyd County basketball. Left side, Griffin Taylor driving. Getting it back out front, a long pass to Drew Smith. Stop and pop 3 right side, in and out and back in. Drew Smith with his first points of the ball game. It's 14-8. Smith last season a 46.4% free 3 shooter. On the other end, an air ball 3 from Puente way downtown goes out of bounds, and we're back the other way. Checking in for Boyd County, Cole Hicks. Off comes Taylor. On the court for Lewis County right now, we have Puente. We also have Braden Jerky. We have Aiden Cooper, Drew Noble, and Braden McGlone. Top of the key right side now is Cole Hicks for Boyd. Another long 3 for Boyd. That one almost went in. No good, though. Rebound taken by Lewis County. Puente on the move. Stop and pop. Jumper. Right side of the lane, no good. Rebound goes into the hands of McGlone. He kicks it right side to Cooper. Cooper driving baseline right side, and he walked with it. So we're coming back the other way, but not before a few substitutes. Looks like some bigs checking in for Lewis County. Kyron Ferguson back in. I'll tell you what, I'll just tell you who's on for Lewis. It's Kyron Ferguson, Xavier Prater, Colton Tackett. Looks like Puente and Noble. So the starting five back on for Lewis as Spurlock drives at an underhanded layup, goes in for Spurlock. And we're coming the other way. (16-8) your score as that one goes through for Tackett. Gets him back within 6. It's 16-10. Ellis right side gets it back out front to Spurlock. He's going to drive into the paint left side, and the layup falls for him. That's 4 points now for Jacob Spurlock in this ball game. All of them coming within the last minute as he got 2 fouls early on, set most of the first quarter. He's back in, and we've got a foul called. That one is going to be on Drew Smith. That's his first foul of the ball game. And Boyd County's first foul here in quarter number 2. It's 18-10, and Lewis County has the basketball. Ferguson gets it out front to Puente for 3 off the front of the iron, no good. And a foul in transition here.
Number 34, Xavier Prater.
Going to be on Prater. That's his first foul. And Lewis County now on the board with a foul here in this second quarter. 18-10 your score. It's Boyd County basketball as Cole Hicks is going to bring it through the backcourt. Looking right side. Gives it to Drew Smith. Stop and pop 3 off the front of the iron. Gets his own rebound, though. Throws up another jumper. That one no good as well. Xavier Prater comes down with it for Lewis County. And he's going to give it to Puente, and we're back the other way. Puente gives it out front to Ferguson. Ferguson a bounce pass to the right elbow to Noble. Noble brings it back out front, hands it to Puente. It's knocked away, though. Back into the hands of Noble. Noble, jumper, left block, no good. Rebound, Spurlock. Spurlock in a hurry brings it back down himself. Looks right side to Holbrook. 3, no good. Rebound taken by Ellis for Boyd County. In some trouble down on the baseline, able to get it in the paint to Holbrook. Couple passes, gets it into the hands of Cole Hicks. His 3, no good. Rebound knocked around, taken by Ellis. Ellis dribbling baseline right side, and he's going to be fouled. Presumably that's on... It is on Colton Tackett. That's his first foul of the ball game. Lewis County now with 2 fouls as a team here in this second quarter. And it's Boyd County basketball. Holbrook on the baseline looking to inbound it. Finds Spurlock on the right block. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound fought for, taken by Lewis County. That's Colton Tackett who came away with it. Gives it to Ferguson, who hands it to Puente in the backcourt. And he's met at midcourt by Drew Smith. Boyd County still in that man defense. And we've got a foul on Boyd County's Drew Smith. That's his second foul of the ball game. Caught a blocking foul there. And that's 2 fouls for him now. So both teams with 2 team fouls here in the second quarter. And after the foul, checking in for Boyd County, Griffin Taylor. And out goes Drew Smith. Down to 4:47 to go here before the half. The inbound goes to Noble. The big guy takes a 3, and it's in there. That's another 3-pointer. And that one brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Let Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic get you back in the game of life fast. So Drew Noble now on the board with a 3-pointer. And we're on the other end now. Griffin Taylor looking to answer. No good. Rebound knocked around, and another foul down low. That one's going to be called on Boyd County's Rhett Holbrook. His first foul of the ball game. Boyd County now with 3 fouls as a team. Remember, if they get to 5 here in this quarter, then every foul after that, Lewis County shoots 2. New rule this season. Puente bounce pass and a whistle and a foul down low. Going to be on Ellis. His first foul. That's 4 team fouls now for Boyd County.
His first. Team fourth.
18-13 your score with 4:14 to go before the half. Inbound knocked away. Spurlock got a hand in there, gave it to Holbrook. Now Spurlock on the move and another layup for Jacob Spurlock. That's 6 points for him. You see here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, Spurlock makes it look easy on those layups, no doubt about it. Also a 40.1% free three-point shooter last season as well. Three no good. Spurlock comes away with the rebound. Stop and pop three, top of the key, just to the right of the top of the key, off the back iron, into the hands of Lewis County's Xavier Prater. Prater gets it to Puente, and we're back the other way. Puente right side, guarded by Rhett Holbrook. Puente kicks it over to Colton Tackett. Tackett trying to get it down low, and it's stolen away by Ellis. A long pass to Rhett Holbrook on the move. The layup doesn't fall, and we're back the other way. Ferguson for Lewis County, guarded by Ellis, and a timeout called here by Lewis County's coach Scott Tackett. So with 3:18 to go here before the half, it's 20-13. Boyd County with a 7-point lead. Timeouts brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Tonight's game brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. Also by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs from home, health, and vehicle. That is Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Also brought to you by the Greenup County Public Library, with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. Big thank you to all of our sponsors as Boyd County first out of the timeout. Looks like for Boyd County on the court we have Griffin Taylor, Ellis, Alex Martin, Cole Hicks, and Jacob Spurlock. Coming out of the timeout for Lewis County, we've got Kyron Ferguson, Xavier Prater, Connor Jerky, as well as Drew Noble, and there we go, Connor Jerky. Braden Jerky and Connor Jerky. Nope. Braden McGlone, my apologies. Too many Bradens, I'm kidding. Ball knocked away by Cole Hicks, but it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Hicks. He tried to save it, but he was out of bounds when he touched the ball, so it stays with Lewis County. Ferguson over on the sideline, looking to inbound the ball, guarded by Spurlock. He finds his teammate Braden McGlone. Left corner. He's going to kick it on out to Jerky, left side, dribbles back out front, gives it to Ferguson. Ferguson looking down low right wing, and it's stolen away from Prater by Jason Ellis. Ellis brings it across, a nice bounce pass down low, and 2 points for Alex Martin. Martin, a dual sport athlete for Boyd County, also a baseball player, committed to Xavier University. And we've got a foul on Boyd County's Griffin Taylor. Shoving foul. That's 5 team fouls now for Boyd County, and I presume we're going to see a couple free throws here. We are. Braden McGlone heading to the line. Taylor, that's his second foul of the ball game. 3 Boyd County Lions now with 2 fouls. They are Spurlock, Griffin Taylor, and Drew Smith. And here we go. First free throw of the season for Braden McGlone, and it's in.
Number 23, Red Holbrook.
Gets his team back within 9. Holbrook checks back in for Boyd County. Off comes Taylor. Off for Xavier Prater for Lewis County, Xavier Prater. Jerky checks back in for Lewis as well. Second one in as well for Braden McGlone. It's 22-14 now. 22-15 after the free throw. They're back within 7. I think the scoreboard had a little delay up there. That's why I was messed up on the score. Got another foul down low. That one's going to be on Drew Noble. That's only his first foul of the ball game. It's on the floor, so taking it out for Boyd County is going to be Rhett Holbrook. Holbrook kicks it in to Spurlock. A fadeaway three is good for Jacob Spurlock. 9 points for Spurlock here in this second quarter. And I tell you what, he's got a good-looking shot. On the other end of the court, down low, putting it up is Jerky, Braden Jerky. Coming away with it is Boyd County, Alex Martin. Down low, right side. 2 points for him. That's 4 points for him now here in this second quarter. It's 27-15. Out front's Connor Jerky, has it stolen away by Alex Martin. Bounce pass down low, underhanded layup is good for Jacob Spurlock. And just like that, Boyd County pulls ahead to a 29-15 lead here with 1:42 to go before the half. Timeout called by Lewis County, I do believe. So with 1:42 to go, as I mentioned, your score 29-15. And this timeout brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. See there on your screen, Coach Randy Anderson talking with his team. I mentioned in the pregame, he is at Boyd County. This is his 14th season, seeking his 269th win at Boyd County, but his 500th career win as a head coach. So a big stat for Coach Randy Anderson, a longtime coach at Boyd County. And Boyd County first out on the timeout. Coach Scott Tackett still over there giving his team some last-minute instruction here in the timeout. Coming out of the timeout for Boyd County is Spurlock, Cole Hicks, Alex Martin, Rhett Holbrook, and Ellis. For Lewis County, we have Kyron Ferguson, Braden Jerky, Braden McGlone, Julian Puente, and Colton Tackett. Got it right that time. Some scores to update you with from around the area. With 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, it looks like Morgan County leads Powell County 42-21. And in girls basketball action, with 4 minutes left in the third quarter, Raceland 41, West Carter 22. Out of bounds, back to Lewis County. Left side, Braden Jerky pulls up, left elbow, no good. Rebound, Cole Hicks. He's going to bring it himself, kicks it to Alex Martin, right side. Martin drives in some traffic, sends it back out to Holbrook. A nice pass down low, back to Martin. Well, that's 2 more points for Alex Martin. The sixth man for Boyd County here tonight. Got 6 points in the second quarter. 31-15 your score. Down around a minute to go. Puente, left side spin move. Nice jumper there from the left block for Julian Puente. And that's 2 points for him. He's got 6 in the ball game. 31-17, down under a minute to go. And fighting for a rebound there. Ball in the hands of Colton Tackett. And he's trying to get it away from the defenders. And took a couple steps. And back into the hands of Boyd County. But another timeout. This one called by Coach Randy Anderson for Boyd County. So with 52 seconds to go here before the half, your score, Boyd County 31, Lewis County 17. And this timeout and all timeouts brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Game number 1 of the season for both of these teams. The last time they met was in the postseason of last basketball season earlier this year. Boyd County won that one by 3 points. An overtime finish down at Morehead State University. And Lewis County facing a 14-point deficit right now, looking to chip away at that a little bit here before the half. Rhett Holbrook, Boyd County basketball on the baseline, kicking it left wing to Ellis. Ellis guarded man-to-man here, trying to make something happen, and a fadeaway jumper. His butt hits the ground, the shot falls, and that's 2 points for Jason Ellis, 5 for him.
2 points.
The foul goes against number 24. That's his first foul of the ball game. Drew Smith checks back in. That's Isaac Brown, number 24. Sorry about that. Spurlock checks out for the Lions. At the line is Jason Ellis. That one's up and good. Ellis last season from the field shot 52%. 157 made shots out of 301 attempts for Jason Ellis last season. That's pretty efficient. We got a foul right about mid-court, a reach-in foul on Cole Hicks. Only his first foul of the ball game. And I believe that is team foul number 5 here in quarter number 2. It is for Boyd County. So Julian Puente will go to the line to shoot 2. First one up, off the back iron, no good. Puente. We've got a whistle here. I think a wet spot down there on the court. They're trying to rub that out with their shoes. Puente last season, a 70% free throw shooter, 7 of 10 last season from the line. Second one up and good. 7 points tonight for Julian Puente. 34-18 is your score. Cole Hicks right side. Kicks it over to Holbrook. Holbrook gets it back out front to Martin. Martin looking left to Cole Hicks. He drives baseline, and the layup doesn't fall. Rebound goes to Julian Puente. Down to 20 seconds to go here before the half. Puente met in the backcourt by Cole Hicks. Has it knocked away, but it's picked up by Lewis County. That's Brown trying to get it back over to Puente, but it's stolen away. And on the other end, a layup for Cole Hicks. That's Cole Hicks' first points of the ball game. Down to 3 seconds, a long pass stolen away by Ellis. Back to Cole Hicks at the half-court line. His long three, no good. And the buzzer you hear in the background means it's halftime. So here at the half, your score, Boyd County Lions 36, Lewis County Lions 18. We're going to step out, take a break. We'll be back with some scoring summary for you. And we'll go over some offensive stats for both teams. Have a preview of the second half, and then after that, a whole lot of basketball coming your way from Vanceburg, Kentucky. It's Lewis County trailing Boyd County 36-18. Back after this on the Tool Hit Sports Network.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back in Vanceburg, glad to have you along. It's halftime, and Boyd County with an 18-point lead. It's 36-18 over Lewis County. Some offensive stats to go over with you. Starting with the home team, your Lewis County Lions Leading scorer in this ball game, Julian Puente, a name we've said a lot. He brings the ball down, had several rebounds. I can't keep track of everything, though. I keep track of points and fouls, and I can tell you this. He had 4 points in the first quarter, 3 points there in the second quarter. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Total of 7 points for Julian Puente, and a foul to his credit as well. Colton Tackett with 2 points. Those coming in the second quarter. Xavier Prater with 4 points. Those came in the first period. Drew Noble with a big 3 there in the second quarter at the top of the key. Also a foul to his credit as well. Prater has a foul as well, as does Tackett. And only other points coming from Braden McGlone, who went 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the second period. And so he has 2 points to his credit, a foul as well, and a foul to Isaac Brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Lewis County Lions with 1 foul. They are Ferguson, Puente, Colton Tackett, Prater, Drew Noble, Braden McGlone, and Isaac Brown. That's a look at your offensive stats and fouls for Lewis County. For the Boyd County Lions, offensively, leading scorer Jacob Spurlock. He was scoreless in the first period, had 2 fouls early on, set most of the first, but got on the board early and often in the second period. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 points for Jacob Spurlock, all coming in the second period. Jason Ellis with 6 points, a 3 in the first, a 2-pointer, and a free throw in the second period. Also, Cole Hicks with 2 points and a foul. Ellis with 1 foul. I mentioned Spurlock with a foul. Griffin Taylor, 6 points, 2 fouls. All his points came in the first period. Rhett Holbrook with 2 points and 1 foul. All of his points coming from the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 from there. Alex Martin, 6 points. They all came in the second period. And Drew Smith with a 3-point bucket in the second period and 2 fouls to his credit as well. We're going to step out, take another break. Almost halfway through halftime here. Got a couple more commercial breaks we got to get in. We'll be back with a preview of the second half and a whole lot more basketball coming your way from Lewis County Middle School. It's varsity basketball, though. It's Boyd County 36, Lewis County 18. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Boyd County first out of the locker room here at halftime, shooting around, getting things loosened back up for the second half of play. Lewis County still in the locker room. Coach Scott Tackett giving his team some final instructions. But as the clock winds down here at the half, the game started out back and forth, but it turned into all Boyd County on the scoreboard And we saw Boyd County do what they do best. That's move the ball in transition, pass the ball, athletic ball, like I mentioned in the pregame. And that athletic ball means the ball is always moving, and getting the ball down low to their bigs. And not a lot of 3 points, baskets. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 made threes in the ball game for Boyd County, but just athletic basketball, and Boyd County doing what they do best as far as moving the ball. For Lewis County, the key to the ball game so far has been Julian Puente bringing the ball down. He's a name we've said a lot. He's got the ball down low. I think Coach Tackett probably working with his team on sharing the basketball. Just kind of the same thing I talked about Boyd County as Lewis County making their way out of the locker room. And we've got one more break to get in, so I'm going to have to step out and take it now. And we'll be back for half number 2 here in just a moment here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
And we're back here in Vanceburg, Kentucky. You see the Boyd County, looks like the starting 5 going back out for Boyd. And we'll see here in just a moment. Looks like the starting 5 for Lewis County as well. So on the court for Lewis County, Kyron Ferguson, Julian Puente, Colton Tackett, Xavier Prater, and Drew Noble. For Boyd County, Jason Ellis, Cole Hicks, Jacob Spurlock, Griffin Taylor, and Rhett Holbrook, who I mistakenly referred to as Trey earlier because that's his brother, and I'm slow. Nonetheless, it is Lewis County ball coming out of the half, and taking it out on the sideline is going to be Colton Tackett, and we're almost set to get underway. Here we go. The inbound almost stolen away by Cole Hicks, but Puente comes away with it, brings it across, looking left side, bounce pass goes to Colton Tackett. Tackett back out front to Prater. Prater getting it down low to Noble. Noble kicks it right side for 3 is Puente, no good, and a foul on the rebound there. I'm not quite sure here. It's going to be called on Noble. That's his second foul of the ball game. First foul for Lewis County here in the second half, in quarter number 3. So Boyd County taking the ball, and we're going to see press defense here from Lewis County, trying to curtail that Boyd County transition offense. A long 3 from Spurlock. Rebound by Holbrook. He was falling out of bounds, so he knocks it off of one of the Lewis County players, and it goes out of bounds, and possession stays with Boyd County. Griffin Taylor on the baseline looking out front to Holbrook. Holbrook takes one dribble, a bounce pass down low to Griffin Taylor, and his shot is blocked, and he's going to be fouled, knocked to the ground. Foul goes on Drew Noble, his third foul in the ball game. Second foul for him and for the team here in the third. I'll tell you one thing, Drew Noble's not a guy I would want to spin and run into because I feel like just about anybody would go to the ground doing that. Nonetheless, free throw no good for Griffin Taylor. Second one on its way, and that one falls through. First points of the second half go to Boyd County. It's now 37-18. Puente on the other end almost loses the basketball, takes it back, brings it back out front. Left elbow, jumper, no good. Rebound by Rhett Holbrook. He reached way up in there and got that one. Almost had his pass knocked away. He got it back, though. Kicks it left side to Spurlock for three, no good. Rebound and put back, no good twice. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by Julian Puente for Lewis County. It's going to be Boyd County basketball. Griffin Taylor again on the baseline. Taylor kicks it right wing to Spurlock. Spurlock brings it back out front, and a reach-in foul on Julian Puente. That's his second foul of the ball game. 3 team fouls now here early on in this third quarter for Lewis County. Remember, you get to 5, the other team shoots 2 on every foul after that. No more 1-and-1. Boyd County basketball. A nice pass inside to Cole Hicks. Not able to find pay dirt, though. And Ferguson comes down with the rebound. Left side, Noble. Nice pass down low and a 2-point bucket. Good for Xavier Prater. And one. See here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, contact made on the shot. The foul goes against Jacob Spurlock. That's his third foul of this ball game. And that sends Prater to the line to try to make it a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 3 fouls now on Jacob Spurlock. The and one shot off the right side and in the back iron and then through the basket. So a 3-point play for Xavier Prater. It's 37-21. A nice pass, almost knocked away, but it's taken by Griffin Taylor. Brings it across. Layup right side, contact, no foul, but 2 points by Griffin Taylor. Only Boyd County line with points on the board here in the third. He's got 3. I believe the first period started out that way too, as Taylor had 6 points to start out the game. He's been scoreless ever since. A walk on the baseline and a turnover for Lewis County. It's Boyd County basketball. Ellis pressure in the backcourt. Gets it at midcourt to Cole Hicks. He brings it across. Pass knocked away. Taken, though, by Spurlock. Brings it back out front, looking left to Taylor. Taylor looks right wing to Hicks for 3. No good. Rebound, a long rebound, is going to go to Xavier Prater. Prater kicks it to Puente. Puente looks left side. A nice pass and a 3-ball by Kyron Ferguson. You see there on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, a nice looking 3 there by Kyron Ferguson. His first points on the board. And Boyd County with an answer. Jacob Spurlock on the other end with 3 as well. 3-pointers brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot. Let Johnson Chiropractic, Dr. Shannon Johnson, get you back in the game of life fast. Down low on the other end, 2 points for Colton Tackett. A nice layup there you see on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. A beautiful pass down low. And on the other end, a 3 by Jacob Spurlock. Shooting the ball well here tonight. That's his third made 3 of this ball game. 45-26 your score. Julian Puente still in that man defense, Boyd County. Left side, though, Puente had the right trajectory, just a little bit short. And we're going the other way. Stop and pop jumper from the right side by Griffin Taylor. That's 5 points for him in the third period. He's got 11 in the ball game. 47-26. Lewis County basketball. Kyron Ferguson guarded right side by Spurlock. Spurlock steals the ball away, and we've got a foul on the court. That was going to go against Ferguson. I believe he might have thrown an elbow in there or something. That's his second foul of the ball game. 4 team fouls now, though, for Lewis County. Checking in for Boyd County is Drew Smith. Coming off is Cole Hicks. He plays hard, Cole Hicks does. Smith, right side, has it knocked away. Gets it back, though. Looking left side now to Griffin Taylor. He dribbles into the left elbow, kicks it back out front. Now down low it goes to Ellis. He dribbles into the paint in some heavy traffic. Got it stolen away here by Drew Noble. Big help there from Xavier Prater as well there in the paint. And a turnover against Boyd County. Kyron Ferguson, ball knocked away. Spurlock got a hand in there. He's able to get it to Noble. Noble gets it down low in the paint to Prater. Prater's spin move jumper, no good. Rebound to Ellis for Boyd County. Drew Smith bringing it down into the paint. Layup, no good. And we've got a whistle down low. And it's going to be a foul against Kyron Ferguson. So contact down low, I believe. Some clarification here. Coach Scott Tackett having a discussion with the referee. That would make team foul number 5 in this quarter for Lewis County. Some confusion down on the basketball court. May have something to do with the new rule. I'm not sure. But a foul, the referee, the official gave a signal for a foul called against Kyron Ferguson, which would make the 15 foul for Lewis County and presumably would send Boyd County to the line. Still confusion as one of the officials coming over to the score table. We'll try to get clarification here in just a moment. It's going to be Boyd County basketball here. They almost presumed action, but blew that one dead because officials still over here conversing with the score table.
Okay, foul on 0.
The foul was on Ferguson, his third foul.
Number 2, Jacob Spurlock.
Also a foul on Spurlock, which would make his 4th foul.
5 fouls, but we go back to the point of where since it's a double foul.
So since it's a double foul, there's no shot. Fair enough. I did not know that part of the rule. So Boyd County basketball and another foul out front. This time it's going to be Braden McGlone with his second foul. That's now 16 fouls for Lewis County, and that will send Drew Smith to the line. So we're all learning this new rule.
Number 13, Drew.
And Boyd County looking to add to that lead as that one goes off the front iron, in the back iron, and through the hoop. Drew Smith, his first free throw of the season is made. Cole Hicks checks in. Out comes Griffin Taylor. So on the court now for Boyd County, it looks like Cole Hicks checked in, and Alex Martin did as well, as Spurlock off with 4 fouls. We may not see much of him for a little while. And here we go. Lewis County's pass knocked away there by Alex Martin. Got a hand in there, knocked it out of bounds. So it's still going to be Lewis County basketball. On the court right now for Lewis County, we have Kyron Ferguson, Drew Noble, who has the basketball out front, hands it to Julian Puente. Also on the court, Prater and McGlone. 3 no good. Rebound, though, goes to Lewis County's Prater. He kicks it back out to Noble for another 3. That one off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Cole Hicks. Hicks gets it to Holbrook, bringing it down the court in a hurry. Layup up and no good. Long rebound goes to Cole Hicks. Kind of being fought for there in some traffic and some contact made. And that's going to be a foul against Braden McGlone, his 3rd foul. Talking with Coach Scott Tackett, Braden McGlone, the 6th man for Lewis County. McGlone, kind of the energy guy off the bench. First free throw up and good for Cole Hicks. Braden Jerky checks back in for Lewis County. Off comes Prater. Hicks 1-1 from the line now. He was a 76% free throw shooter last season. As that one off the mark, he was 42 of 55 from the free throw line last season. That's pretty good. That shot no good. A pass on the baseline to Holbrook, knocked out of bounds. And it looks like last touch by Puente. Checking in for Lewis County, Connor Jerky. Off comes Julian Puente. And here we go, Cole Hicks. No press defense here, no full court defense this time around from Lewis County. They're back in man defense. Drew Smith kicks it out right wing to Holbrook. He dribbles in to the paint. Stop and pop jumper, no good. Rebound, Drew Noble for Lewis County. He kicks it right side to Ferguson. Ferguson met at half court by Ellis. Crossover dribble, stop and pop three. Top of the key, and he banks that one in. Second three-point basket of the ball game for Kyron Ferguson, and that's another Johnson Chiropractic three-point shot. Let Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic get you back in the game of life. We got a full timeout on the court. That one called by Lewis County. And all timeouts brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Some scores to update you with from around the area while we've got just a few moments. In girls basketball action, looks like at the end of the third quarter, Raceland leads West Carter 44-30. With 5 minutes to go in the third. In boys basketball action, Morgan County 42, Powell County 21. And it looks like that is all I've got for you, other than to tell you that here in Vanceburg, right now Boyd County with a 21-point lead over Lewis County. It's 50-29 here with 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the third period of play. Coming out of the timeout, as you see Coach Scott Tackett having some final words with his team. Coming out of the timeout, looks like back on for Lewis County is going to be Braden Jerky and Connor Jerky, as well as Drew Noble, Braden McGlone, and Kyron Ferguson. For Boyd County, Alex Martin, Drew Smith, Cole Hicks, Jason Ellis, and on the baseline, inbounding the ball to Ellis is Rhett Holbrook. Holbrook sends it over to Smith. Contact there just shy of midcourt. There'll be a foul called on Braden Jerky, his first foul of the ball game. Team foul number, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Lewis County, and that will send Drew Smith to the line to shoot two. He's 1 for 1 here tonight. Make it 2 for 2. As Xavier Prater checks back in for Lewis County, off comes Drew Noble. And Drew Smith at the line, trying to tack on one more. Shots up, and it's good. Checking in for Boyd County is Griffin Taylor, but we've got another timeout on the court. All timeouts brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. It's a 30-second timeout called by Coach Randy Anderson with 2:19 to go here in the third. It's 52-29. Boyd County with the lead. Leading scorer in the ball game for Boyd County, sophomore Jacob Spurlock. He got 6 in the second half, a total of 3, 6, 9, 11, 15, 17, 19 points for Jacob Spurlock here in this ball game. Leading scorer for Lewis County looks like is Kyron Ferguson with 6. Nope, make that Julian Puente with 7, as well as Xavier Prater with 7 as well. It's going to be Lewis County basketball coming out of the timeout after the free throw. In the backcourt, bringing it through is Connor Jerky. Jerky met at midcourt by Griffin Taylor. Picks up his dribble, almost has it stolen away, but it's picked up by Kyron Ferguson. Ferguson looking back out front to Jerky. Jerky, a nice pass down low to McGlone with another nice pass and a spin and a jumper under the basket for Xavier Prater. And that's 2 points for Lewis County. You see there on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, that looked good. On the other end, though, a quick jumper for Alex Martin under the basket. That's his first 2 of the second half, 54-32. A foul down low this time around. It goes against Boyd County.
on number 13, Drew Smith.
Called on Drew Smith, and it is a shooting foul. That is Drew Smith's third foul of the ball game. Boyd County with 3 team fouls now here in the third period. First shot up and no good for McGlone. That makes him 2 of 3 from the line here tonight. Second one up and through. So he goes 3 for 4 tonight now from the charity stripe. And his team now trails by 22. It's 54-32, Boyd County. Griffin Taylor down low to Martin, baseline right side, up and no good. Rebound goes to Lewis County. Bringing it across is Jerky, Connor Jerky, looking right side to McGlone. Now back to Jerky. Guarded man-to-man by Taylor. Kicking it right elbow to Prater. Prater driving into the paint right side. Layup doesn't fall, but he does draw the foul. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Fouls on number 15, Alex Martin. His first foul of the ball game. Boyd County now with 4 team fouls in the third period. First shot up and through for Xavier Prater.
Number 3, Jason Ellis.
Checking back in for Boyd County, Jason Ellis. Off comes Drew Smith. And here comes shot number 2 for Xavier Prater. In and out, no good. Rebound fought for, taken by Lewis County. That was Braden Jerky that came away with it, kicking it left side to the other Jerky. That's Connor. It's up and no good. Rebound. Boyd County's Rhett Holbrook. Holbrook out front looking, nice pass through traffic, but Griffin Taylor has his shot blocked. Taken by Lewis County. Connor Jerky in some traffic at midcourt, able to find Ferguson. Ferguson looking top of the key to Prater for 3, and that one's good. His first made 3 of the ball game. That's another Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot. Let Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic get you back in the game of life. We're back on the other end of the court now. Alex Martin, nice pass into the paint right side. Kicking it back out, those Ellis. Now back to Ellis. One dribble and a layup off the mark, but he draws the foul, so he'll head to the line. That foul goes against Braden Jerky, his second foul of the ball game. Both of them actually coming here in this third period. And Ellis goes to the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 team fouls for Lewis County here in the third period. As Ellis finds pay dirt on that one. Goes 2 for 2 from the line here tonight. As Puente checks back in, off comes Braden McGlone for Lewis County. Ellis not able to hit that one. 55-36. Down under 20 seconds to go as Alex Martin steals one. He goes on a breakaway, and a layup doesn't fall, but the putback and a foul. The shot doesn't fall, but we've got a foul on Kyron Ferguson. That's his 4th foul of this ball game. And that'll send Alex Martin to the line.
At the line, number 15, Alex Martin.
So 4 individual fouls now for Kyron Ferguson. I see Tackett over there at the scores table. Looks like he's going to be coming in for Ferguson as Martin misses his first attempt. Yep, Colton Tackett in. Kyron Ferguson out for Lewis County. Martin at the line shooting one more. On the court right now for Lewis County is Puente, also Xavier Prater, Connor Jerky, as Martin makes his second attempt there. Xavier Prater also on the court. Puente for 3 off the front iron. Rebound goes to Cole Hicks. No, that's not Cole Hicks. That's Taylor with a nice pass. And the shot, no good, but it didn't count anyway. The buzzer you hear in the background means that's 3 quarters out of the way. So with 3 quarters in the books, we got one more to go. It's 56-36. Boyd County leads Lewis County. And we're back right after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606 393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
And we're back here in Vanceburg, Kentucky. You hear the great sounds of the Lewis County High School marching pep band here in the gymnasium. That always adds to the atmosphere. They do a great job. All the school bands do, but a great job here tonight by the Lewis County Pep Band. And thankful to have them here. At least I am. I love a good pep band. 56-36 the score. And Boyd County starts his fourth quarter out with the basketball in their possession. Griffin Taylor left side, back out front. Looking right side to Kool. Hicks now. Back out front it goes to Spurlock. Thought about shooting it, decided to dish over to Taylor for three.
For Griffin Taylor.
And that's his first point, the first points of anybody here in the fourth period of play. And we've got a whistle and a 30-second timeout called by Coach Scott Tackett and Lewis County. All timeouts brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Tonight's game brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. Also by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Also by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more, the Greenup County Public Library. Coming out of the timeout for Boyd County on the court, Alex Martin, Cole Hicks, Griffin Taylor. It looks like Spurlock and Ellis. That ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boyd County on the court for Lewis County. For your Lewis County Lions, Drew Noble. Also, Isaac Brown. I had to go look for that 30 or 24 again. Also, Xavier Prater. And a foul down low. Colton Tackett on the court, as is Puente. First team foul of the ball game against Boyd County. That's Jason Ellis with his second foul of the ball game. First team foul for Boyd County here in the fourth quarter. How about that? At the line is Drew Noble. Up and good. 4 points tonight for him. Had a 3-point bucket back in the second. And he's looking to add one more to his team's tally on the scoreboard. Up and no good off the back iron. Lewis comes away with it. That's a 3-point shot from Xavier Prater, no good. Back in transition we go. Spurlock, right side. Jumper good. That's 2 points for him. It's 61-37. Right side, Puente. Going to take it himself. Spin move into the paint. Layup, no good. Rebound, Jason Ellis for Boyd County. He's met right past midcourt by Puente. Collision. And Taylor hits the ground. Be a foul against Puente. His third foul of the ball game. One team foul for Lewis County here in quarter number 4. Ellis has his shot blocked. Able to get it back. Makes a move. Puts it up. Gets his own rebound. The putback's good the next time around. That's 2 points for Jason Ellis. 63-37. Left side, Julian Puente. 3-point from the left wing. No good. Rebound, Boyd County. Long pass down the court. Martin, his bounce pass off the mark, goes out of bounds into the Lewis County cheerleaders. But apparently someone got a hand in there because it's still Boyd County basketball. So it was last touched by a defender, and here we go. 3-point on the inbound by Jacob Spurlock. That's his 5th point of this 4th period. He's got a whole lot of them in this ball game. We're coming the other direction now. Julian Puente, bounce pass right side to Colton Tackett. Tackett gets it down low to Noble. Noble makes a move, puts one up, no good. Rebound fought for, taken by Ellis. He gives it to Spurlock. Spurlock off to the races. Stop and pop jumper on the right elbow, no good. Rebound stolen back away by Spurlock. His layup, no good. Rebound taken this time by Lewis County. Puente bringing it across himself, guarded closely by Ellis. He's going to take it the distance. Layup, no good. And a foul. This one goes against Cole Hicks. His 2nd foul of the ball game. 2 fouls now for Boyd County here in the 4th. Down under 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Boyd County with a commanding lead, 66-37. The inbound pass goes out front to Drew Noble. Noble getting it down low, almost knocked away, but taken by Prater. A whistle and a foul against Alex Martin, reaching over the back of Colton Tackett there. That's 3 team fouls now for Boyd County. Alex Martin with 2 individual fouls in the ball game. Down low on the baseline, Isaac Brown gets it out front to Puente for 3, just off the mark. And a rebound by Isaac Brown back out front to Puente. Man defense still for Boyd County. Left corner. He's going to kick it back out front to Noble. Noble trying to get it down low, but it's taken by Cole Hicks, and we're back the other way. Hicks kicking it left side, 3. Jacob Spurlock, no good. Rebound, fought for, taken by Cole Hicks on the move. Hicks sends it down left wing to Alex Martin for 3. His first 3 ball of the ball game. And Boyd County now with a 32-point lead, 69-37. Back the other direction. Julian Puente, Lewis County basketball, guarded closely man-to-man by Cole Hicks. Puente dribbles in, now back out, kicking it left side to Tackett. Tackett driving, now looking back out to Puente. Puente left wing. Baseline, now he's going to kick it to the wing to Prater, who brings it back around. Throws up a 3, no good. Long rebound still being fought for. Cole Hicks comes away with it on the ground. Gives it to Griffin Taylor. Taylor looks right side for 3 to Alex Martin. Off the mark. Collision. And the ball goes out of bounds. And there's a foul also called by Cole Hicks. His 3rd foul of the ball game. Boyd County with 4 now in the 4th. Couple players checking in for Boyd County and Lewis County. I'll tell you who's on the court real quick. For Lewis County, Braden McGlone, Connor Jerky, Drew Noble, Xavier Prater, and Puente. For Boyd County, Drew Smith, Ellis, Spurlock, Griffin Taylor, and Rhett Holbrook. Ball stolen away by Ellis. He's going to bring it himself. Shot blocked on the layup and a foul. That one goes, presumably we'll wait for the call, but I believe it's against Noble. It is. Or I'm sorry, McGlone, Braden McGlone. His 4th foul. And 2 team fouls now for Lewis County here in the 4th. Free throw up and good for Ellis. Coming back into the ball game with 4 fouls for Lewis County is Kyron Ferguson. Checking out is Drew Noble. Down to 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this ball game. That shot's up and no good for Ellis, so he goes 1 for 2 in that trip to the free throw line. It's 70-37. Boyd County leads Lewis County. Jerky looking right side to Ferguson. Ferguson passes it baseline right side to Prater, and we've got a whistle and another foul. That one goes against Jason Ellis, his 3rd foul. 2 of them coming in this 4th period. And that's 5 team fouls now for Lewis County, and that will send Xavier Prater back to the line. He's 2 for 3 from there today. Make it 3 for 4. As that one falls through, 70-38.
Line number 34, Xavier Prater.
For Boyd County, out of the game is Griffin Taylor. And checking in for Boyd County is going to be Deegan Jones. That one falls as well for Prater. And we're back the other way. Out front with the basketball, Rhett Holbrook. I do apologize for calling him Trey Holbrook so many times. Rhett has the ball, hands it to Spurlock. Spurlock drives left side. His layup's no good, but a foul. And hitting the ground hard is Xavier Prater. Slow to get up. He's back on his feet on his own court. I think his head hit. But I tell you what, a tough player, no question about that, is Coach Scott Tackett goes out to check on his man. But Prater makes his way up and over to the bench on his own accord. It's going to be Lewis County basketball. Little conference here. There was a foul call, but they never motioned or mentioned it was an offensive foul. So it will be Lewis County basketball. So here we go. Back the other way. Jerky with a pass to Puente, almost knocked away. Puente comes away with it. Jumper no good off the backboard. Rebound and the putback good for Kyron Ferguson. That's 8 points for him in his return to basketball. Again, he didn't play last season. On the other end, a long three from Drew Smith out front, no good. Rebound Kyron Ferguson. He's going to hand it to Connor Jerky. He brings it across back to Ferguson. Thought about the three, decided not to with a defender in his face. Gets it to Puente. Puente looking down low to Noble. Noble with a spin and 2 points for him. 70-43, and we're back the other way. Drew Smith bringing it across. A nice bounce pass into the paint to Cole Hicks. Stop and pop jumper for Cole. That's 2 points for him. It's 72-43. Back the other way. Connor Jerky looking right side to Julian Puente. Puente's going to bring it back out front. Man defense. Stop and pop three. Up and no good off the back iron. Rebound Drew Smith. Smith gets it to Rhett Holbrook. Back to Smith left side. Smith with the jumper on the left side. No good. Mid-range jumper doesn't fall. And we've got a foul on the rebound. That was going to go against Kyron Ferguson, which is his 5th foul. So he's already making his way over to his the Lewis County bench, and that'll send Ellis to the line. So Ferguson finishes with 8 points. And checking in for Lewis County is going to be Braden Jerky. So Ellis at the line. Here we go. In and out, no good for Jason Ellis. Also checking in for Lewis County is number 10, Aiden Cooper. Out comes Braden McGlone. Here comes attempt number 2. And it's up, and it's good for Jason Ellis. Checking back in for Boyd County after the shot there is Alex Martin. Ellis making his way over to the bench. 73-43 your score. Also coming in for Boyd County, Ethan Raridan. Out comes Cole Hicks. Raridan, a sophomore for the Lions. Here we go. Bringing it through the backcourt for Lewis County. Connor Jerky. Guarded out front by Jones. Looking left side to Puente. Puente guarded man by Drew Smith. Able to avoid the screen. Stop and pop jumper at the free throw line, no good. A little fadeaway jumper. Rebound and the putback, though, by Drew Noble is good. 73-45. Back the other way. Drew Smith taking it the distance. Layup off the mark in traffic. Rebound goes to Lewis County. That's Noble who comes down with it. Noble looking to Puente. Puente out front. And he's going to be fouled as he drives into the paint right at about the free throw line. A foul called on Drew Smith. That's his 4th foul of the ball game. And it should send Puente to the line. Yep, that's where he's heading.
And line number 11, Julian.
Not a shooting foul, but remember the new foul rule here in Kentucky high school basketball. Each quarter, if a team reaches 5 fouls, the other team shoots 2, no more 1-and-1, as Puente makes his first one. And his second one up, goes in and out, rebound Alex Martin. And we're back the other way. Drew Smith brings it across. Looking left side to Ethan Raridan for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound fought for, taken by Lewis County. Noble comes away with it, hands it to Puente. Julian Puente looking right side to Aiden Cooper. Almost loses the ball. Gets it back, though. Tries to get it out front. Stolen by Martin. Gets it to Raridan in transition. Up and no good for Raridan. And a long, Deegan Jones came away with it. Got it to Drew Smith for 3, no good. But the putback by Alex Martin is good. So that's 2 points for Alex Martin, 75-46. Couple substitutes coming into the ball game for Lewis County. Looks like number 15, that's a 6-foot sophomore, Braxton Detillion. And also Isaac Brown back on. Down low baseline, no good, but the rebound from Braden Jerky and the putback's no good. Raridan comes away with it for Boyd County. We're down under a minute to play. Driving into the paint, layup, and a foul. The shot not able to go vertical, I guess you'd say. Contact made. A foul by Braden Jerky, I do believe. We'll wait for the call. That would be his 3rd foul. I don't think we're going to get a call over the loudspeaker. Nonetheless, at the line is Rhett Holbrook. He puts it up, and it's no good. That one is good for Holbrook. So Rhett goes 3 for 4 from the line here tonight so far. We're down to 36 seconds. Clock still rolling. Lewis County basketball. Detillion with it. Looking right side to Braden Jerky for 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Boyd County. Drew Smith with it. Gives it to Rhett Holbrook. Holbrook left side down to under 20 seconds. Boyd County going to be content to let this clock roll out. Rhett Holbrook with the basketball out front. We're down under 10 seconds to go now, and your final score in this ball game is going to be Boyd County 76, Lewis County 46. And the buzzer you hear in the background means that's a final score. And congratulations goes to Boyd County's head basketball coach, Mr. Randy Anderson, for his 500th career win as a varsity head basketball coach. That's a big accomplishment. And hats off, congratulations to him and his staff, Joe Gilbert, Drew Jones, and all the rest of them. A classy bunch, no question about it. And a big congratulations goes to Coach Randy Anderson. We're going to step out and take our first break of the post-game show. We'll come back, have some offensive stats for both teams, a look at what's coming down the line for both of these teams, and we plan to have a word from Lewis County head coach, Mr. Scott Tackett. So you don't want to miss that. And we'll be right back here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
And we're back here in Vanceburg, Kentucky. One game in the books for both sets of lines from the 16th region. Boyd County comes out on top in this one. 76-46 is your final score. Leading scorer for the Lions, Jacob Spurlock. I'll talk about his stats here in just a few moments. Leading scorer for Lewis County is Xavier Prater, but it's close between a few Lewis County Lions. We'll talk about that. We'll also have a word from Lewis County head coach Scott Tackett here in just a few moments. But for now, we're going to step out and take a break, and we'll be back right after this here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
And we're back in Vanceburg, Kentucky. Glad to have you along. Final score in this ball game: Boyd County 76, Lewis County 46. And we'll take a look real quick at some offensive stats for both teams, starting with your Lewis County Lions, the home team on the scoreboard. Leading scorer for Lewis County, as I mentioned, Xavier Prater, 15 points for him. Had a made three. He also went 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. Also, he's the only double-digit scorer. Kyron Ferguson with 8. Julian Puente with 8. Also points from Colton Tackett. He had 4. And Drew Noble with 5. And Braden McGlone with 3 points to his credit. For Boyd County offensively, leading scorer, as I mentioned earlier, Jacob Spurlock, 22 points for him. 4 made threes. And No free throws. He didn't shoot any free throws. 4 Boyd County lines in double digits. Spurlock's one of them. Had 2 players with 14 points. They were Griffin Taylor, who had 14. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 made 3 to his credit. And Alex Martin with 14. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and 1 made 3 as well for Alex Martin. And also in double digit scoring was Jason Ellis with 11. Several of his, he was at the free throw line several times. He went 4 of 7 from there today, and had a total of 11 points. Cole Hicks with 5 points, 1 of 2 from free throw line. Also points coming from Drew Smith off the bench with 6. He was 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. And Rhett Holbrook with 3 as well. He went 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. So all his points coming from the free throw line. And that's a look at your offensive stats for both teams. We're still waiting on Coach Tackett. No sign of movement out of that Lewis County locker room yet. He's down with his team. So we're going to step out, take another break. And when we return, we hope to be joined by Lewis County head coach Scott Tackett. Don't go way back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Fall hunting season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
And we're back in Vanceburg now, joined by Lewis County head coach, Mr. Scott Tackett. Coach, thanks for coming up and give us a little time here in the postgame.
Sure thing, man. I appreciate you guys coming over and being a part of it.
Absolutely. You just left the locker room. What did you address with your team there? What's the mood, I guess, in the locker room?
Well, clearly they're disappointed. They're disappointed in the performance. And what you saw tonight was the difference in experienced veteran guards and inexperienced first-year varsity players.
Sure.
And, that manifested itself in the fact that we had 18 turnovers, and they didn't press us.
Right.
First 2 scrimmages, we haven't had that issue. Boyd County's a different animal. They're ranked in the state rankings for a reason. They're very, very good.
That's right.
And that's why we scheduled them early in the year, because we got to figure out where we're at and how we can get better. And hats off to Boyd County. They took us behind the woodshed tonight.
And that's part of it. Like you said, it's a growing thing. It's a learning thing, a growing thing. And you mentioned young guards. Julian Puente, there's definitely some positives.
Yeah, he had a tough shooting night, but that's not indicative of the player that he is, and he feels terrible about it.
Sure.
He took 23 shots tonight, and, we had a discussion in there that, Julian's got pretty much a green light, but he has to understand, that if we get down 10, 12, 15, that he can't get them back all at once.
That's right.
And, again, that just comes from inexperience. He'll learn from this. He's a gym rat. He works hard at it. And I guarantee you'll see a better version of Julian Puente on Saturday night.
I'm with you on that one. another guy I wanted to talk about, Kyron Ferguson. A big night for him considering the fact he's not played basketball in over a year.
Kyron, we were tickled to death to get him back. He's a great defender. We had him on Spurlock. He gave Spurlock some trouble. Spurlock's a great player.
Yes, sir.
But, Spurlock had 22, but some of those came against the zone. We were experimenting with looks, trying to keep him off balance. But when you shoot the ball like they do, it's tough sometimes. But, we got some things to address, some things to clean up. We got to, we should have we can rebound the ball better than we showed tonight, and we got to clean up the turnovers.
Right. What are some things? What are some positives you take out of that game?
Well, that's what I told my kids. I said, the end of the first quarter, it's 11-8.
Right.
And then we get outscored 25-10 because we let them get out in transition off our turnovers, and it snowballed, and we started taking some quick shots. And then when we came out of the locker room, it was a pretty even quarter at 20-18.
Sure.
Kept it right there, and then at the end of the game, I think some of our kids got tired a little bit out, but we used the last quarter as basically a glorified practice.
Sure.
And we were working on a lot of things. You saw us in some different presses and some different half-court defenses. So we were working on some things, and we'll watch film tomorrow, and we'll discuss this, and then we got 3 days prep, and we can go play Fairview. So
that's right. Speaking of Fairview coming up, what is that Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the EKC tournament, right?
Yeah.
What do you know about Fairview?
I know that they've got a really nice little point guard, Tamil Smith, good little player, a little lefty, gets into the lane, makes everybody around him better.
Yep.
And I think it's the Day kid, Bubba Day. He's a great player. I saw him. I watched the film on him today. He got 21 or 22 or something like that against Elliott County. He's a good player. So we'll have our hands full going over there playing at their place. They're going. I saw Coach Thompson. He played about 4 different defenses, so he's going to junk it up and try to muddy it up and confuse us. And that can happen when we got young guards, and we do. So it'll be another night to try to get a little more experience.
I'm with you, Coach. I don't want to keep you too long. I know it's a school night, and I know you don't just leave whenever this is over. But you got anything else for the people listening?
No. Now come out and support these kids. It was a rough night against a great basketball team, and Boyd County's going to make a lot of teams look like that.
That's right.
It's not indicative of who we are, and we're going to have a good year. We've got a good basketball team, and more importantly, we've got great young men.
I'm with you on that one for sure, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to step out, take one more break, and we'll be back to wrap things up. We'll tell you what's coming up down the line for both of these teams, and also just to mention that Fairview game. Lewis traveling to Fairview on Saturday. We'll have that action for you as well here on the Cool Hits Sports Network. All the EKC tournament will be on here on the Cool Hits Sports Network on Cool TV. So tune into that. We're going to step out, take a break, back to wrap things up right after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginnings@racelandchristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
76-46 is your final. Boyd County 1-0, Lewis County 0-1. Both teams next in action this Saturday. Boyd County on the road, way down the road at Jackson County, but they play against Madison Southern in the PRTC Classic. Then after that, they're back at home where they will play against Morgan County and East Carter in the Boyd County Round Ball Classic. Your Lewis County Lions next in action on Saturday, December 2nd. That's at Fairview in the EKC tournament at 7:30 p.m. Next time they're at home is on Monday, December the 11th versus Elliott County. As I mentioned, your final score 76-46, and that's about all I got for you. I'm so happy you were able to tune in and watch along with us, and we're honored to be bringing you the action here on the Kool Hits Sports Network, Kool TV. For all the crew, I'm Chauncey Griffith. Good night, and God bless.
Thank you for watching another Lewis County Lions basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Lewis County Lions basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hits Sports Network and Kool TV.